Everything is cool except for, have you ever had, I hate when t-shirts do this. It's like it gets that collar that just kind of drops and everything's a v-neck, whether you want it or not. I don't know what's going on. Boy, get off of the mouse. And he's chewing on the roller thing, which of course, you're going to end up back in the cage. I don't know. Hey, True Believers England team here. And it is, what is this? This is Tuesday already? I know we should have had this show on Thursday, but I was crashed out. Gail had to be into work at 4, so we had to leave at 3:30. The sleep wasn't there until, so yeah. Anyway, enough excuses. Tonight is 1937 comics, and I decided why not start off the Christmas season by that, and I looked for 1937 Christmas comics. You know what there's not a lot of, Eric?
What?
1937 Christmas comic books. I was actually kind of surprised. But then again, I guess there just wasn't as many titles as there are today.
You know, I just looked at the calendar.
Yeah.
It's only 15 nights until jolly old New Orleans St. Nick makes his rounds.
You know, there are ways to tell a friend to go F himself so many times. And I think by the end of the night, you guys are going to hear all of them. I'll tell you what, nobody is more upset. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's some like screwed up guy that wears Buck shit all over the place, has his house decked out in Buck stuff, who's probably a little more upset than I am. But how do you goddamn lose to the Saints?
Well,
I'm sorry. You don't have to tell me. I saw how you lose to the Saints.
You know who feels worse than you?
Baker Mayfield.
Clemson fans.
Right.
They were playing the number 10 team in the country tonight. They were up 22 at half. They lost on a 3-pointer with no time left on the clock.
Hello to Mill and the Desert Rose. Darth Vader's in the house. Ethereal Dragon, all the usual suspects. Hello, Tony Hayes. RDV is also in the house if he's jumping on. I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. Stan Lee voice. Trusty sidekick.
VENKMAN.
If you are listening in, you've got books on the way. Sorry about the tardiness. All right, you know what? Let's get this thing going. I can't fumble a football better than the Chargers and the.
Oh my God, did you see the play last night where Jalen Hurts completes a pass?
Mm-hmm.
Guy fumbles it.
Yep.
San Diego recovers. They fumble it. Back to New England or back to Philadelphia. They fumble it. There's like 3 fumbles on one play, 3 turnovers.
I saw one where it was intercepted, fumbled, and then fumbled again.
Yeah, that's the play. It was like 3 turnovers.
Play. Yeah. It was fun. All righty, kids, let's get this going. Once again, just remember, these are Platinum Age. This is before Superman here. So as Amy would say, they did not have the techniques and the technology that we have today. So what we're going to see are some very simple and cool Christmas comic books, is topped off by a really intricate painting cover, which is going to make you wonder what the freaking heck was wrong with the others. All right, let's go for book 1. All righty, and Eric, hell yeah, go. This is Popular Comics, starring Dick Tracy, by the way.
Wow. You couldn't tell that this is old until you read the word balloon.
Give me a penny. I want to buy you a Christmas present. Yeah, I know, right? Do you know what a penny buys you today? A penny.
Yeah. But even though it costs 4 cents to make a penny, that is government efficiency at its best. It's probably fine.
It's fine.
Okay, got to get in 1937 mode. I'm going to give us a 9.
Okay. What puts it up so high for you? I'm just wondering.
Well, it's okay. It's not bad art for 1937.
Okay.
Got the little Christmas wreath. It's got the it'd been nice if there had been a tree in the cover. I would probably have been a 10 if there had been a tree.
Yeah, little more festive.
Yeah.
The wreath is in the window. Unlike Comics Cavalcade, the snow is on the right side, the outside of the window. Boy, will you stop pulling the hair out of my head. He was not like this. Right before we start, he was in the palm of my hand sleeping. As soon as I started the show, he goes, "Showtime." And there you go. He's all rambunctious and stuff. Okay, yeah, it's obviously very simple. I'm wondering if it's the same joke it would be now. You know, a penny doesn't exactly buy you much. And he's asking the dad, of course, of whom this ever might be, for a penny. And the dad knows that you can't get for a penny. You're not getting me a present. You're getting yourself a penny candy of some sorts, which actually was real back then. Let's see what we have here. It says Beck's cartoon, believe it or not, Dick Tracy. Okay, this might be Dick Tracy. Okay, let's go to the chat. I'm going to give this one a 7. I think it's okay. Alrighty, and going to the chat, we've got all the hellos. And what are you doing? Will you stop? Alrighty, let's see. We've got Jeff Mack saying an 8, and Ethereal's agreeing with me on the 7. Alrighty, I love Chester Gould, Dick Tracy, says Patrick Sargent. Who doesn't? Actually, I found it one of the shows me and Eric go to. The same dude we always talk about had a Dick Tracy newspaper strip book that I picked up, and I've been reading it. It is a lot of fun. Alrighty, Eric Boyd says, give it a 6. Let's see, we've got a 7. That's a solid old time comic, says Joe Rogers. Giving it a 7, a bouncy 7. That's the only voice I really do. Okay. All right, where are we here? We've got Rhaegar of the Targaryens giving it a 6, as well as Patrick Sargent. And then we have, let's see, old 1937 pennies are probably worth a fortune today, says Jeff. Yeah, it's even if it went up 1,000%, it's still like $10. All right, One Slick says 8, and Darth Cato says 6. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, and let's see. We have an 8th grade art student, looks like. Well, it's back in the day. I can't blame Trump for not wanting to mint more pennies. Still has a lot in circulation, and a lot of people use plastic. Yeah, that is true. Okay. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit, and then we've got Dark Admiral saying 9 and RDV saying 4. Okay. That first kid, says Mim K on the lower left, looks like a drug addict. Dude's tweaking. I'll give it an 8. Well, that's probably why he needs the penny. He wants to get himself some heroin. All right. It's the first one. Not impressed. Tracy's shoes directions are a bit disturbing. Not expecting much. That's good. That's good to keep your expectations low there, Mill. And Desert Rose says 7. I just have a good time looking at older comic covers. So I like going back to the years 1937, 19, and we're going to go that way every season. There's going to be at least one where we're just going to count up. So next year's 1938, 1939, so forth and so on. Okay. Gosh darn it. Let's see. What do we got? Desert Rose said 7. Let me scroll down a little bit. On my phone, it looks like the Simpsons comics. Oh, wait, that's Jim Swordson. What the hell? I'll go wait. All right. Let's see. Should have cut back minting pennies years ago. He looks. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
you want?
Nah. Just if something wrong, gives it a 7.
I was there. I'm gonna use the gong.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
we save the gong for when we're doing the gong show.
Okay.
But tonight is a little more straightforward. As straightforward as a show can be, with somebody with a bird on his head
that's eating his freaking hair. the last bit of it. Come on, stop. All righty.
Well, that shouldn't keep him there long.
Right. Austin says 7. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Mill, here's what I don't understand. How does art in the 20s differ from today? Pencils are pencils, inks are inks. Much of the greatest artwork was done well before this. Okay.
But look at the body styles on that art. Everything changed. I mean, people look different. I mean, they're still essentially the same, but there are differences.
Mm-hmm.
You look at a bodybuilder from the 50s versus one from today.
Also, it's not just in the art, it's in the printing. It's in the colors that can be used. They were called 4 colors. They were called a 4-color medium because only 4 colors were used. That's not the case anymore. The spectrum is open to them. So art has changed a lot. I mean, they weren't drawing so simply on purpose. I mean, yeah, you're right. You could do some great stuff, but it's the printing part that would be different as well. All right. Okay, let us move on. We got all the numbers. Let's get the stop. And hey, I bonged you there, Sum Ding Wong. I bonged you good. Thank you very much. All right, we have 1 4, 1 5. There were no 10s, but those 2 9s are gone. We have 4 6s taken out, 4 8s, 5 7s are left standing. And here it is a 7. All right, and that's how we start off. That's actually kind of where I thought we would be. Obviously, the way I put things together, I'm assuming that I put it's going from least to best. I hope so anyway. Alrighty, and I'll get book 2. Well, I should write the go for book 2 down already. Go for book 2. You know, I watched Nestor, the Christmas donkey today. I haven't seen that in forever and a day. Here is Tip Top Comics, and it is issue number 20. Once again, a very simple comic cover with only a wreath to say that it is actually a Christmas comic. The fact that she is that the pig is under the mistletoe and the lady is confused as to whether she needs to kiss the pig. Obviously, the captain is going to take care of the Katzenjammer kids. I got to tell you, I just like saying the word, and I like the fact, hey, it's Katzenjammer kids. I think I only had 2 or 3 Katzenjammer kids comics in the auctions ever. This is cute. I like this. It's once again, it's a very simple cover, but it tells a story. It's like any other Dell comic. Or comic like it, where it's just the joke. You don't need a background because everything you need is in the foreground. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a 9. I think it does what it does very well. How about you, Eric?
Oh, I will match the cover price.
Okay. All righty, that sounds good to me.
What do you give it, Coco?
Alrighty. Now let's go to the bong me. Because the point was to draw simply and quickly to get through item to print for sale. Detail wasn't the most important thing. And some of these guys also were making 10, 15 comic book covers a month. It's not like today where they do one. It's okay. So Patrick Sargent is giving this an 8. All right. And we have 7 from Austin. And then we have a 10 from Rhaegar. We get a hello all from King Kirk and a one gets no bong. Next time, bro. Let's see. Hello, Rose. Hello, Ken. Nestor the Christopher donkey is an underage. It is. It's the donkey that rode Mary to Bethlehem. Well, no, she rode to Bethlehem. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Okay, Jeff says 6, kind of dull, but the wreath people are funny. And then we get a 10 from Jim Sorensen, and Desert Rose says 7, as well as Ken K. And One Slick says 9. So we got a 6, 2 7s, a 9, and a 10. A 6, 2 7s, a 9, and a 10. And hello to RDV.
It's a Christmas miracle. I have power. I'm no longer shitting in the dark.
So did you hold up your sword and go, I have the power?
I literally did. I was like, I have a backup charger bank for my phone. And I was like, okay, I'll plug that in. Like that lasts for 9 hours. Like me. And I was hoping, and then all of a sudden the power came back, and I was like, don't you fucking tease me. Don't give me a tip. Give me the whole thing. And the power's been on since. Because they were saying like, oh, well, you got to wait another 4 hours before the power goes back. And I'm like, great. Nighttime. It's starting to get cold, and I'm literally in the dark.
That would have sucked. Did you contact the kids?
Oh, I did. Yeah. Well, before that, they said, well, as long as RDV's in the dark, we're not coming on.
No one said that.
I said that. So someone did this.
You said what they said.
Yes. But no, I don't know if they're gonna come on. I just said whatever 1937 comic book cover ranking, and maybe
Christmas comic book covers. Alrighty, so Joe gives. Say again.
So I told VENKMAN, so I'm glad you got your power back, brother.
Yes, it would definitely have sucked.
Well,
Joe said,
I'll just say it was in the middle of a live stream, the one that Eric abandoned me for.
Oh, okay. Joe says
it couldn't be helped.
Joe says 7, and Erica Boyd says 7, and Dark Admiral says 9. All right.
It was just funny because I was just like, let's go to the trades, and then gone.
Think how pissed I would have been if I'd been there.
I know, right?
That's all I was here for.
Well, here's the other thing. I lost power. I was like, okay, how do I end the stream?
Ethereal Dragon says 9. RDV says 6.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But
let's see. This is easily a weight scale challenge. It's a 6. Alrighty. And let's see. 8. Are they setting up the woman and the pig? Is this the origin story for the Miss Piggy? Ha! Says Darth Kato. Alrighty. And then we have when Miss Piggy meets Rosie O'Donnell, the blonde mohawk guy in the wreath. It's okay. It's hilarious. I'll say 8, says MK. All right. And then we have now we know the whole story.
Are you kidding me? It looks like olive oil 8, Miss Piggy.
Something. We love juicy pork. Lo mein good with rice. I'd 8, 7. D. All right, back to the lab again. All right.
Back to reality.
And let's see. Any more numbers? We don't have any more numbers, so let me get the stop. Olive oil 8, Miss Piggy. Haha, that's funny. Alrighty. Not exactly the same comic, but we had 2 6s, taking out 2 of those 3 10s, and then 6 7s. So the last 10, all 4 9s, and one of those 3 8s are gone. 2 8s are left standing. And this is an 8. All righty, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
olive oil eating Miss Piggy. That's not what I meant. I said she ate a pig, and now she's about as big as Miss Piggy.
Let's go for book 3. All righty, and here you go, RDV. Book number 3. Is an old book called The Skipper.
Desert Rose, you are correct. Except for I have 3 tin cans in the string. Connect me to the comics right now. The Skipper?
Yep. Basically, somebody stole Santa Claus's clothes, and he's chasing him down there.
Come back here, little buddy. Gilligan, come back here. Man. So a bum still ripped off Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
Was it really Santa Claus, or was it somebody else?
I'm going to say yes. Yeah, just for the fun of it.
All right, though. Hey, maybe it's a happy ending. Maybe they come to a resolution, and then he gets a job at the North Pole. So, yeah. But, or it's a horrific ending, and then he turns him into a candy cane and eats him.
Santa has been known to do this.
Yes. All right. Or he makes him Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus. Choose. I like the. It looks like a comic book cover. It just looks like an advertisement for something.
If the Platinum Age of comics was good for anything, or if it had a definition, it would be a trial of format. There were the Tijuana Bible styles, the large kind of what we would call a graphic novel. They had all sorts, but the most popular was the newspaper fold-in, where it would look like all of the other newspaper would just be folded and then shoved into them.
Yes, speaking of shoving in, where's the Coca-Cola bear? It's a 10 though. I like this. I just pretend that's Eric Breen down there. He's like, "Ha! I got all your money. Wait, what? This allows you $2 in food stamps. What?" Yeah.
Alrighty, Eric. Before you go, more than likely it is one of those things because this is issue number 378. So more than likely it is a daily thing or a weekly thing that's been going on forever. All right, Eric, what do you think?
Well, it's a special Xmas number.
This is a 10 for one reason and one reason only. The top row. Little Sparky picks up his episode of the issue of the Skipper. One boy is called for death. 10, baby.
All righty. Let's go to the chat. We're unanimous on this one. Okie dokie. Let's see where we go. It is boom. I like this one, says Mill. Better than the last two. Background is solid. Give it a 7. All righty. 987.
Joe gives this an 8. A bouncy, funny 8.
All righty. And Eric and Boyd gives us an 8.
Did not get much help. Gives us a 10. And K says 7. But the Jim Sorensen comes with a Soren 8. And they're laughing. They're saying RDV. Hope they're laughing with me. All right. Austin Proctor says 8. Torquito says 8. This is drawn pretty well, and it is fun. MK says, I figured someone stole Santa's pants. This cover reminds me of Terminator Kyle Reese opening scene. Bump says, that sub took my pants. Sherlock Holmes stole Santa's pants. LL. 10.
Sherlock Holmes stole. God damn it. MK, I swear to gosh, you. Okay. I'm sorry. That hit me better than it probably should have, but.
Oh boy, it is an 8. Says one slick dude. All right, then we have your guy here, Breen.
Something. Santa must be cold. I rate 9.
It's a 9, says Minnie. Or that was Pixel. I can't tell. One boy's marked for death. Yeah, the bum was still Santa's clothes. He's gonna send the hit elves after him. Little Rhaegar says 10. Theo Dragon says 9 with the Snickers.
And that is the last of the numbers, and we end up with 2 7s taking out 2 of the 6 10s. 6 9s take out or 6 8s take out the last 5 10s, and 1 of the 3 9s. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first 9.
Did I miss something? Wong getting bonged is a good thing now?
Wong got bonged, finally.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody deserves bonged.
Everyone deserves big dong. The big dong.
She fell asleep. I was expecting a reply. All righty, we'll go back to Eric.
I was expecting a big dong and she fell asleep. That's how I heard that.
Also, I love the name of this book, The Skipper, and I want to put a picture of Angleton in there. So I could, when he skips the comments.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
All righty, let's go for book 4. Eric, it's back to you. And I think it's like Ranger Comics, right? Ranger? Star Ranger across the universe, always going forward, never in reverse. All righty, what do you say to this one, Mr. Eric?
Wow, if I didn't know it was 1937, I think that was a Don Martin cover.
I know, right?
That's what. Now I know where he got his inspiration.
Yeah, it really does look like a Mad Magazine drawing.
I'll go 9.
All right. How about you, RDV?
I'm going more the Looney Tunes kind of lean here, where they kind of draw the goofy eyes of this. Or Tex Avery, where they draw the hat on the cowboy over there. Dear Sandy Claus, I look like Sandy Claus. Yeah, this I'll go 8 with this.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the Star Ranger kind of logo. I'm thinking like, where's the Green Lantern issue?
Yeah, it does kind of scream sci-fi when it's comedy.
Green and yellow.
Yeah. But the 3 in the back, the hair on the blonde in the yellow shirt is just wild.
It's Medusa.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some good stuff here. The I got to tell you, I do like the illusion, the paintbrush through one ear behind his head, making it look like an arrow going through it.
It's like Amy would say, "It's fine. It's got problems."
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But it still deserves its 9. All right, let's get to the chat.
Like they should have chosen a different color for the top banner because the wreath just disappears.
Well, they didn't draw it.
Yeah,
past the fun action and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would not have white background for the other ones on top. I'm just saying I would have changed it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll draw the whole entire wreath. All right. In the chat we have, let's see here. Darth Gator says, "Oh dear, 4."
Oh dear. Oh,
but
bother.
James Sorensen says it's a Soren 10. All right. The Dark Admiral March Header says 9. Joe gives this a 7. A non-bouncy 7. He saves us for the higher ranked ones. But he does, Ken K says 7. Followed by an Eric and Boyd who says 6. Austin and Desert Rose both give it an 8. Followed by a one slick dude who says 9. And then Milky, sorry, that's good. It's Mil2K11. I'll pronounce it correctly. I like the Sandy Claus and the pen through the head. Simple but fun. 8. Alrighty then, we say MK says, yeah, this dude looks like the creator of Pinocchio. Forget the name. Say 9. I'm not gonna give crap. I forgot Donnie K's name. For the life of me, I could not figure it out.
He disappeared. He disappeared fast too, man. It was like one day he was there, the next day.
Because I mentioned in like the review that Null's coming back without Donnie Cates. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Little Rhaegar saying 8. But then we have our boy Wong.
Someday. With blue shirt guy. He have rest of us head. Irate. 8.
All I know is if Damn Son shows up, I'm gonna lose it. What else we got here? 8 for Thrill Dragon, and that's it.
All righty, and what we ended up having here was a 4, a 6, and 2 7s, taking out all 3 10s and 1 of the 3 9s, and then we have 7 8. This is obviously an 8. All righty, let's get the go for book 5. All righty. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, you still got Sumding Wong up there.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. In book 5, it looks a little bit like this. We got the feature funnies, Joe Palooka, Ned Brink. Of course, the actual joke is, Michael, get me out of here. I'm stuck. In a cop saying, gee, Uncle Phil, I thought you was a burglar or something. It's not funny. I mean, I dig at least the little detail of the Santa beard. there. You know what? This one falls a little flat for me. I'm gonna give this a 6. It's average. All right. How about you, Eric?
Oh, okay, this was an alternate universe where Ned Leeds took Betty's last name.
Dang it!
And I guess there's no Superman to, help Santa lose weight. But no, this is a 10 all day.
All right.
Simple but awesome.
How about you, RDB?
Looks like we got some of the names on there. Jane Arden, Toddy, The Bunkles, Off the Record, Modern Planes, Strange as It Seems, Big Top, Star Snapshots, Dixie, Dugan, The Clock, Hawks of the Seas, and Jim Swift, and Slim and Tubby. All right. Not a fan of the little creepy baby head on Joe Palooka. Is he just punched? That's kind of creepy. But yeah, the Ned Brandt. At first, I thought I was like, oh my gosh, it's Ned Leeds or Lead Neds.
Creepy head.
But yeah, I like this. I agree with Breen. It's a 10.
All right.
All I was missing is Archie saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He knocks the ladder over.
Archie wasn't even a gleam in
I know, right?
Freedom's eyes.
Okay, going to the chat. All right, let's see. Rhaegar starts off with a 9, and then Ethereal Dragon gives us a 7. And we get an 8 from Joe and a 4 from Mill saying, just don't do much of anything from me. All right. Let's see. We got a 4, 8, 7, 9. 7, 8, 9. All right. Next up, we have 5 from Eric and Boyd, a 5 from Desert Rose, and a 5 from Jim Sorensen. So that's 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. Austin Proctor says 7 with a Darth Cato 5 and a Dark Admiral March Hares 8 and 2 7s, 1 from One Slick and 1 from Ken K. Okay, so that is a 5, 2 7s, and an 8. All right. Let's see. I guess his power went out again.
Ruh-roh.
I know, right? Hope he's okay. All righty. Uncle Phil definitely killed the last Santa and took the suit, singing Santa Claus. That's one way to lose weight. MK, I will repost a video that shows you how Santa Claus should lose weight. And RDB's PC froze. Okay, so let me get the MK7. All righty. And we have something. Porlick man have banana. I rate 6. Okay, I think he's holding on to the ladder, but we could go with that. All right, let's see. I have power that just the computer froze. All right. All right, let's get the stop. And what we got here is we've got 1 4 taking out one of those 2 10s. We've got 4 5s taking out the last 10, the only 9, and both 8s. And then we've got 1 6 versus 4 7s. This ends up being a 7. All righty. Boom, boom. I didn't expect that one. After I looked at it, I didn't expect that one to do too well. Here we go. And right now we've got 1 9, 2 8s, and 2 7s. All righty, let's go for book 6. Go for book 6, which would be RDV's, but I'm going to hand it on over to you, Eric. God really doesn't want me to interact with his channel. Or your own, from what I heard. All righty, Eric, here is book number 6, and it is Famous Funnies, number 41.
I'm going to go 7. It's you got the right idea, but it's not well drawn. It's not well drawn.
Okay. I can see that. You know what? Once again, we're looking at what looks like a Mad magazine. What do we got? We got Dear Santa, bring me a bike, candy, and okay. So some kids flying a kite is a Christmas list. That's a cute joke. I'll give it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna add a little bit for the joke. That's all right. Okay, so we get a 7, we get an 8, and let's go to the chat. All righty. I mean, you know what? We have seen this cover on Dell Comics a couple of times. You're right that does kind of capture it a little bit better. That, of course, is about 20 years from now, but still. All right, so Jim comes in with a 6, and then we get a 9 from Joe and a 7 from Austin. All right, 6, 7, and 9. 6, 7, and 9. Okay. And then Rhaegar comes in with a 6. We've got 2 7s, one from One Slick and one from Ken K. And we've got an 8 from Eric and Boyd and a 9 from Desert Rose. And then a 6 from RDV and Ethereal Dragon and a 5 from Black Spiders. So we've got a 5, 3 6s, 2 7s, an 8, and a 9. We've got a 5, 2 6s, 3 7s. It was 3 6s, 2 7s. An 8 and a 9. Alrighty. And let's see, 8 from Darth Kato saying, I like this one. It's fun. Next up, MK RDV's gonna have bust out the GMR's two-way radios at this point. Break out the GMR's two-way. Okay, I got it. At this rate, those deer look like horses. Maybe it's their feet. I'll say 8. Alrighty. We get a what's up, fellas, from Black Spider, and then deer are bad. They'd be a 4. Santa's face is funny. 8 overall, a 6. So we've got a 6 and an 8. Alrighty, a 6 and an 8. Oh, kadokies, ladies and gentlemen.
Something. A bag bigger than Santa. I rate 7.
All righty. Happy holidays to all, says Black Spiders. And let's see, Englandine, according to my year-end YouTube report, I Love Comics and Comic Book Cover Rankings was my #1 most watched Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, that put a little smile on my face. I appreciate that, guys. Alrighty. Let's see. And happy holidays to you too, Black Spiders. And hello, or hiya from Mill to Black Spiders. Let me get the stop here. That's very kind. That's really cool. Thank you. Oh, Dark Admiral comes in with a last-minute 8 as well before we do the scoring. And what we've got is 1 5 taking out the 1 9. And then we've got 5 6s taking out 5 of the 6 8s. There's 1 left versus 5 7s. It's a 7, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. No 10s yet. We don't have a 10 yet, but I got to tell you, I enjoy I enjoy looking at the old stuff. I enjoy looking at covers we probably would never have seen before. Like, I know some of you guys have never looked at Grimjack covers before the other day. Let's get the go for book 7. All righty, Eric. Book number 7. What do we got for that? I got to scroll up. It's here we go. Ace Comics with Blondie.
There's the 2 little kids in the corner auditioning for a 90 years later DC comic. I'm going to say 9.
Okay. Well, no matter what I think, +1 for Blondie. I am actually a big Blondie fan. I like the movies. Have you ever watched the movies like Blondie Goes to College and bringing up?
Was with Penny Singleton?
Yeah.
I've never seen any all the way through. I've caught snippets.
I used to watch them. They would come on Saturday after all the cartoons. They would come on after that, and they were just a bunch of fun. I like those things. So I became a Blondie fan. Of course, the where are her organs crowd really would be glomming onto this one, right? I like this one. Obviously, it's another one where basically the only Christmas we see here is a wreath and the mistletoe and everything. But you know what? I've said it about Dell Comics. I'm going to say it again here. All you need is the joke. And in this case, wouldn't everybody like a kiss from Penny Singleton? Not now, but back in her day. I mean, now it'd be kind of gross. Yeah, so I'm giving this a 10 as well. Hello to Mill, and thank you. Wow. Not sure I'll make it to the end as I have a rough work schedule this week, but I love the community here as you've all welcomed me with open arms, and most definitely you're welcome. Looking forward to hanging with you all moving forward. It's all Eric. Everybody knows it's all Eric. And thank you very much, Mill. This is very kind of you. I certainly appreciate it. By the way, thank you to Mill. Because my channel got nerfed, I usually have to wait 3 to 4 months before YouTube sends me some money for the videos and everything. Mill, thank you very much. I'm actually gonna be able to buy some Christmas on the 21st because of you. I certainly appreciate that. All righty. Thank you very much. Let me bring that down so we could do the I'm kind of humbled when I get that kind of thing. I really am.
You should be.
It is. It's humbling. I'm very appreciative.
I think what you should do is make like Sally Field. They like me. They like me.
They really like me. No, it's something because look, $50. Even with YouTube taking their bite, that's good money to us. So yeah, so I am humbled when that happens. When you guys help out with the comics on Saturday, and yeah, I know. Anyway, let's get back to work there. All right. I can't believe I missed the Frank Cho Harley Quinn cover ranking. Must make amends, says Eric and Boyd. Just go back, leave your choices in the comments. That would definitely help because that would activate the what you call it, what am I trying to say? Algorithm. I hate freaking algorithms. Okay. Hopefully there's a Carl Barks cover today. That's later. It's not now. That's going to be later. As a matter of fact, I am thinking of bringing back the Donald Duck Christmas. I don't think I covered all of them. So yeah, I am thinking about bringing those back. All right, let's get to the numbers. Jim gives this a 9 as well as Eric and Boyd. We have an 8 from Ken K and another 9 from Dark Admiral and another 8 from Joe. So it is what? It's 3 9s and 2 8s. Okie dokies. Let's get in there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, wait. There were Blondie movies. There were Blondie movies. And they are a lot of fun. Obviously, it's like 1930s. So obviously they're older, black and white, but I'm kind of digging on it. I'm kind of digging on the old stuff these days. I was talking to Gail. I like watching movies where you can see the artifice, where you're not just looking at bad CGI to see the artifice, but you're looking at rear screen projection or an obvious set, Didn't realize Blondie went back that far either. Yeah, some people, I understand some characters, you just don't realize how old they are. Popeye's 1928. Let's see. Old school Blondie, nice. And the Blondie movies are great, says Darth Cato, giving this an 8. Alrighty, we get an 8 from Ethereal Dragon as well. His beard is going to impale that poor girl. And is that a pull stick? I think it's a fishing pole, or actually it would be, because a lot of times, and we use these, when I was a kid, we lived near the woods. So if you didn't have an actual fishing pole, you would use either a cane rod. Then we actually had a sugar cane. We had a sugar cane tree in our backyard. You could either use that, or you could use, you would just take sticks. You can't get an old dry stick off the ground though, because you need a little give, because if you just got an old one and something bit, it would break. So yeah. Anywho, back to the numbers. Let's see. Desert Rose says 9 and Rhaegar says 10 and Mill says just a 5 for me. All right, we've got a 9, we got a 10, and we got just a 5 for Mill. The Blondie movies were a lot of fun, says Joe. Used to watch them on Saturday afternoons after other cartoons. Were you in Florida? Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. The Blondie movies were, oh, that's a repeat. Okay. It bears repeating. The Blondie movies were a lot of fun. Used to watch them on Saturday afternoons after the cartoons, too. All righty. Not all righty yet. Let me highlight, and then let me get to the, what you call it? Okie Eric.
Oh, something. It will look like Asian bad guy from Pop's Eye. Pirate 8.
Bluto was Asian? Alrighty. Hopefully it's not too rough. Oh, the rough day. Yeah. Mill needs. Oh. Okay. Give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. Did you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Waiting for YouTube to load. Alrighty, it is loading. Say hello to, there you go. Say hello to everybody. Alrighty. There we go. Necessary Evil are the advertisements. Okay, now waiting for the comments to load. There they are. Oh, I'm good and don't need. Actually, Mill, I'm going to give you one anyway. Because you bid on the auctions. The reason why there's so many people here with Blue Wrenches is we had somebody jump on, and they would make profile pictures that looked like other people, and they would screw around, make fake bids and all that. So I sent messages to everybody, say this word. And when they, I would say, Darth Cato, say the word silver. And he would type in the word silver. I know that's the real Darth Cato. I gave him a wrench. That way, if anybody comes on trying to impersonate you with the bidding, I know it's you. And I know, if there's a mill that doesn't have a wrench, then I don't mess around with that. All right, let's see. Mill said just 5. We got Santa, England, according to my, oh, we got that. Oh, I'm on a whole other one. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Just 5 for me. Okay, Austin says 8. All right, nope, we got that one already. There he is. Do we have any more numbers? Mill deserved one a lot earlier, but that's up to England team. Unless Mill doesn't care, just making a comment. Back when I was a kid, our local NFL team often was blacked out on TV and was replaced with Blondie and Dagwood show and said it sucked. So I could see you having a particular hatred towards it. Man, now I want to watch Blondie movies again. I know, right? Okay, let's see. Bluto does kind of look Asian now that you mentioned it, says Joe. We're the Blue Wrench crew. We will mess you up if you mess with these channels. That's what I'm hoping. But One Slick says 9. All righty, and with that, let's get the stop. Okay. for a little bit there, we don't have too many problems anymore, but for a little bit there, because I pissed off the wrong people, we were getting quite a few. Okay, let's see. Alrighty, let's go with go for book 8. Now, Alexa, I have no wrench. I'll get to it in just a second. I already closed out the page. I will get to you, sir. Let's see. Book 8 is right here. New Adventure Comics. This thing it started off as like new fun comics, and then and then new adventure comics, and then it just becomes adventure comics. Alrighty. Look, first of all, the art is actually pretty good on this one. I like the coloring. I like the coloring on the kid's face. That is one big in letter, by the way. Little girl, everything looks good. I don't know what's up with the the Inuit and his what me worry pose. I have no idea. The art's good. The Eskimo guy kind of throws me. I think I'm going to land on a 7 here. Where do you go, Eric?
Oh, it's because you're not using your imagination.
Oh, by all means, educate me.
Yeah, the Inuit had just sold his daughter or traded his daughter for that dog, and the kid wants his dog back, and they just going, I'll take it back.
But I've got this big check.
or maybe he's going, what is Publishers Clearinghouse?
Right. Alrighty, hold on just a sec. I'll do this one in increments. Let's go to the chat. I'm loading up the page where I can put you with a blue check there, Black Spiders. I felt that way when I started, was a bit apprehensive. I never thought of it that way. It started off as a way of protecting the channel. It might be hurting the channel. You're right. Englantine explains it frequently. I've invited people here and they don't mind, says Eric and Boyd. We all have haters in our lives. Yeah, you get some.
Did you tell them that you charge people for those blue wrenches?
Oh, yeah, it's a monthly. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. When you're on YouTube, you're bound to get people who just don't like you. And some of them even come onto your channel and chat when they just don't like you. Right, Eric?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that they may incinerate me.
So what did you score this one?
Oh, 10.
10. All righty. And let's go to the chat where Jim gives it a 6. Austin says 8. Ken K says 9. So does Rhaegar and Joe, as well as Eric and Boyd and Darth Kato. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9s, a 6, and an 8. All right. Oh, by the way, you mentioned The Thin Man, that you watched The Thin Man. I was going through all of the Christmas movies ever made because I want to do a tier list. It's going to be a long live stream where we're just talking about Christmas movies, all the ones I've seen, whether it's movie, TV. Thin Man is a Christmas movie.
Yes, I know.
I did not know. I haven't seen it in decades. So I was, yeah. And then it occurred to me, do you know what else is? It's a movie that's almost as important as The Thin Man, and it's a Christmas movie. I forgot about it.
Fat Man?
Paul Blart Mall Cop. All righty. We've got Dark Admiral saying 8. No one under 35 gets that reference, Eric. Oh, okay. Not liking this much as now I'm comparing to book 3, 6 at best. You know, when you see one you like, you're like, wait a second, if they could do that, why couldn't they do this? All right, 8 and 6. All right. 8 and 6. Let's see. What did the Italian chef say to the rude customer? You want the pizza me? Oh, I get it. Okay. That's so bad. MK gives this an 8.
You know, this has nothing to do with, you know, pizzas or that's it. But it does remind me of a time that a friend of mine got in an argument with somebody and he decided to play the tough card and he points and goes, "You want to wear that hat, buddy?"
I don't get it.
That's kind of what you do with hats. You know, you're like, you want to wear this fist, or you want to, I said, you want to wear this, chair because you're going to bust everybody's head. He was arguing with somebody that said, "You want to wear that hat, buddy?" That the guy was wearing.
Okay.
It's not exactly a way to be tough.
Oh, by the way, One Slick is correct. I knew I wasn't right when I said New Fun. I was like, wait a second. No, that's not right. Because New Fun, I believe, is the very first original comic book. But I knew I was off. It was just like, yeah, I'm running into the wall. I might as well hit it. I've done that before this year. Might as well do it again. Thank you for correcting me there, One Slick. New Adventure Comics, then Adventure Comics. There we go. Okay. All righty.
Something. See dog. I rate 7.
Oh, come on. You saw dogs and you ate 7. We're so canceled.
I only wish I had thought of that.
All right. Well, One Slick says 10 and Ethereal Dragon says 7.
He must be really hungry.
All right. We got a 10 and a 7 here. And let's see. Pretty solid joke. Definitely not good, but solid. Got to get early, says King K. Good night. You take care, man. Be safe. I got to see the new King David animated movie premiere yesterday. It's pretty dang good. Probably the closest in quality we've gotten since Prince of Egypt. Awesome, awesome movie. All righty, let's see. And Desiree says, I like the doggo. Give it a 10. Okie dokie, will do. Donovan's Reef is a Christmas movie too. John Wayne and Lee Marvin in a rom-com in Polynesia. Yeah, there are some I didn't include. It is a Christmas movie, but it's also a Christmas movie in the same way Psycho is, or First Blood, or 1941. It's in the background, but it's not really in the movie as much. Or at least not. Maybe I'm going to be corrected on that because I don't remember it being in the movie that much. Let's see. Joe, I like Donovan's Reef. It is a good movie. Haven't seen it in a long time though, so I may be wrong. England Teen is the Earth 2 Conrad Bain. Is that the guy who played Maverick? Not Maverick, but Jim West. Oh no, someone's got that dog. Say again.
That's Robert Conrad.
No, I know. I was joking. If Wong invites you over for hot dogs, don't go. Question: have any of you read Marvel's Damage Control? Long time ago, yes. And if you had, could it have been expanded into more than just 4? Oh, absolutely. Plus, they should have been guest stars everywhere.
Well, there were 3 miniseries.
There were? I thought there was only the one.
No, there's 3.
Cool. So it was expanded.
Yes.
But frankly, Damage Control should be almost like a guest star in every issue that has destruction in it, right? All righty, let's check to see what we got here. We've got 2 6s, taking out 2 of those 3 10s. We've got 3 7s. That 1 10 is gone. 2 of the 5 9s are left. Now it's 3 8s, but there's only 3 9s left, and that means the 8s win. We're still on the lookout for the 10. All right, hold on just a second. I also realized the Ace comic had 1 5 and taking out one of the 3 10s. There's 2 9s left, and then we've got 5 8s versus 5 9s. So that was an 8. And this was an 8 as well. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Here we are.
Oh,
Wait
man.
a second.
Fouled out.
Say again?
Boogie fouled out.
Like Oogie Boogie?
Yeah.
Mr. Oogie Boogie. That Oogie Boogie?
Yeah, that's not as cool as Booger McFarlane, but
not much is. Let's be honest. Okay, Eric, we're going to book 9. Oh, did I get the go for book 9?
Well, fortunately, he's large enough to where nobody's going to make fun of him for going by Booger.
Booger.
Okay, I'm gonna use my imagination again. I'm picturing that there's another guy in the background that's got a mad look on his face or something because
the
kids have just identified Santa Claus as daddy. I know this is innocent. This is completely innocent in the context of this cover. I'm choosing to make it not.
I agree. When I saw the Hello Daddy, I gotta tell you, when I saw the Hello Daddy, I'm thinking this is backdoor Santa right here.
Look at your mom. Look at mom wearing heels to Christmas morning.
That might be dad. There's a very mannish face.
Who's on the woman?
Yeah, that might be dad.
Well, let's. I'm not using that much imagination. My version's 10, so I'm going with that.
This is a fun. You know what? This is an animated cell from the 1930s brought to life. I've seen this cartoon. By the way, you can. They're on Amazon and all that kind of stuff. I have been watching. My gosh, this Christmas I've opened myself up to a lot of stuff. And one of the things is I watch like Yogi Special plus a whole bunch of different cartoons. Same with the Mickey stuff. And they're just so much. Oh, and by the way, I watched Andy Williams as well as a Bing Crosby and a Dean Martin Christmas special and a Donnie and Marie. Those old TV things, highly recommend them. They are silly, they're stupid, and they're fun. I agree with you.
Was Frank and the Dean one that you watched?
I did not. I don't remember
because they did a few together in the late '60s that are nice and wholesome. One of them has their entire families on.
Mm-hmm. I did not see that one.
It's on YouTube.
All right, I'll look for it. There's some fun things. Oh, by the way, and before we started, I was watching Rich Little's A Christmas Carol. For those of you who don't know, he's a 1980s impressionist. So he was doing every character as like, what is it? The nephew was Johnny Carson, and W.C. Fields is Scrooge and such like that. All right, anyway, Jim Sorensen says 8, and Dark Admiral says 10. We got an 8, and we've got a 10. Someone saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Alrighty, and then Ethereal Dragon says 8. Austin says 9, and so does Desert Rose. And then we've got 2 10s. One from Eric saying, Mama is a slut. And then Joe Rogers is giving it a 10, not bouncy 10. So we've got an 8. We've got 2 9s, and we've got 2 10s. Alrighty. And then we've got, let's see, One Slick Dude says 10. Jim saying, I could hardly keep my eyes open. Good night. Good night, dude. Take care, man. Be safe. And we've got a 10. This is a really fun cover. I like it, says Darth Kato. And next up, she has a shameless Greta Garbo expression. Okay. Now we know Austin has a little bit of a thing for Greta Garbo. I hope then, not now. Rhaegar says 10. And yeah, she's looking like she's getting her own early Christmas. I like the Popeye toy. Funny. I didn't even notice the Popeye toy. There's a Popeye toy right above the Santa hat. And a Mickey Mouse. Okay. I didn't notice the Popeye. Thank you. Funny when my first thought and seeing every member down at the bottom. And Mill gives us an 8. And let's see. What's prettier, Jane Mansfield or Marilyn Monroe? Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Marilyn. I know actually Jane has better cheekbones. I mean, both of them are ample where it counts.
Okay. Jane was sexier.
Okay.
And there's the list of people that you could say were sexier than Marilyn Monroe. Would definitely fit on one hand, but she's one of the fingers.
All righty, and let me get the stop. Rita Hayworth. Oh, now there you go. Being an Alfred Hitchcock fan, and of course, one of my favorite movies, Casablanca.
Ingrid
Thank you, Ingrid. I had the name, and then it left as I was talking about.
There's a Twitter account called Noir Chick of Old Hollywood.
Yeah,
and she posed a question today of any movie star in the noir era ish, who would you want to go on a date with? There were some interesting answers.
Barbara Stanwyck.
That was one of the person's answers. They said, unless, of course, the rumors were true, in which case I wouldn't have a chance.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we had 5 8s and 2 7s, or 2 9s, trying to take down 8 10s and missing by 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first 10. All right, let's go.
And all it took was infidelity.
There you go. Let's go for book 10. And here we are. Let's see. And book 10 is More Fun Comics, where Santa's Cadillac has a flat. I kind of like this one. This is a Mad Magazine panel right here. The car looks good. I want that car. That car is awesome. Joke's all right. The air coming out of the tire means he just got it. That's all right. I'm gonna give this a 9. What do you say, Eric?
Santa meets Jason Todd. I'll agree with that.
A 9?
Yeah.
All righty. And let's go to the chat. Let's see. Not really noir, but Maureen O'Hara. I'm more partial to redheads and brunettes. Okay. Now, Austin starts off with an 8, and Darth Cato agrees, saying silly, fun, good stuff. All right, then we've got a 9 from Desert Rose, another 8 from Eric and Boyd, and 2 10s, 1 from Joe and 1 from Ethereal. So we have 3 8s, a 9, and 2 10s. 1, 2, 3, 9, and 2 10s. Is that a Studebaker? Goofy, harmless, and sort of fun. Give it an 8, says Mill. All right. Next up, okay, about this, Sophia Loren or Raquel Welch, who was hotter and who is a better actress? Santa lookalike, he has to go to the bathroom here. MK gives this a 9, and then we get a 9 from One Slick. Okay, who was hotter? I'm sorry, I'm going American. Raquel Welch, who was the better actress? I've seen both of them. They're about the same. I would probably say Raquel Welch, if you're into foreign films, probably been in a few better ones. Wasn't she also in Houseboat?
You meant Sophia Loren if you.
What did I say?
You said Raquel. When you meant Sophia as far as like acting?
Yeah,
she made a lot of foreign movies.
Sophia Loren. Yeah, Raquel Welch is a pure American. She was in Fantastic Voyage, which I love. But I do believe Sophia Loren, wasn't she in Houseboat with Cary Grant?
Yeah, apparently Cary Grant, wanted to leave his wife for her or something like that, and said she basically had her. He pursued her almost to the point of stalking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something. I was probably on set somewhere. I keyed. That's old car. I rate 7. So I'll never forget an interview that Cary Grant had like one plain, kind of not not frumpy, but not glamorous. Betsy Drake, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd heard the rumors, and she kind of looked like Mrs. Cleaver. And she said, well, he never struck me as gay when he was fucking my brains out. And it was like Mrs. Cleaver speaking jive. I mean, it was just so out of character for her to say that, but, you know.
Yeah, we heard everybody was saying, you know, he's gay. He's gay. He was married to Diane Cannon for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, and okay, if he was, you know, but yeah, he was. I heard he was gay, but on the other hand, I heard he was a bit of a hound. So Rhaegar gives this an 8, and Dark Admiral gives this a 10.
Okay, most of the gays in Hollywood may have had one lavender marriage. Cary Grant was married like 4 or 5 times, wasn't he?
Yeah. Anthony Perkins had a lifelong marriage to a woman he says he absolutely loved, but it just wasn't a physical attraction. He lived with her to the end of his days. Sophia Loren is stunning in The Fall of Roman Empire, the movie plot Gladiator stole from. Welch is hotter. I'm not sure I've seen their movies, though. I do recommend the movies I mentioned, Fantastic Voyage and Houseboat.
To bring the two together, there's an old snapshot with Jane Mansfield and Sophia Loren at the same dinner table, and Jane is completely hanging out of her gown, and Sophia Loren is just like staring at him. Like, I can't believe they can get that big.
And you tell what was that again?
If you type in Sophia Loren staring at Jane Mansfield.
Oh, okay. I know the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the look on Sophia's face.
I know the picture because the mother and the from what is it called? Modern Family and the Sophia Vergara, they reproduced that video or that picture.
Oh, did they really? I did not know that.
Where the blonde is just kind of staring at Sophia's chest. Yeah. All right, let's go for book 11. All righty, here. And let's see. Book 11 is King Comics, issue number 21.
No, I can't not give Popeye a 10.
No, he's not kidding. I will not allow anything other than a 10 for Popeye. All right. Okay. By the way, I do agree. I love this. I love this one. As Santa, he's delivering hamburgers to Wimpy. What does it say? Dear Santa, bring me 1,000,000 hamburgers, signed Wimpy. And of course, you've got Henry on top catching the beard. This is such a fun and cover. It does what it needs to do. I'm giving it a 10 easy also. Let's go to the chat and watch them destroy our scores. All righty. Let's see. Austin says 7. I'm in the same boat. I've seen a few, but not all of them. What are we talking about? I know a lot of action actors and actresses, but I've never seen any of their movies. It's kind of strange. All right. Austin says 7. And then we have a 9 from Desert Rose and a 10 from Ethereal Dragon. Eric and Boyd saying, oh, wait, Henry is in the back, LOL. And then a 10 from One Slick and a 10 for Joe. Agreed, a 10 for Popeye. Dark Admiral, Darth Kato saying, Popeye the Sailor Man, he always deserves a 10. And Rhaegar. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, well, let me see. One more time. We get 9 from Desert. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I think we have our 10. Common America would be drooling. Wait, what? Let's see. I wonder what those hamburgers in the 20s and 30s taste like before all the crap that was put in them in the past 50 years. I know, right? That would be something. Okay, how about this, E? Sharon Tate or Natalie Wood? Looks like acting ability. Also, do you know how they died? Sharon Tate was murdered in the Manson murders. Natalie Wood, she drowned, I believe. She supposedly, right? She went overboard.
Yeah. That's tough. I said they were both pretty easy to kill, allegedly.
Yeah.
But I'd say there was a period in the second half of the 60s, or not all throughout the 60s. Natalie Wood might have been the prettiest woman on planet Earth.
Okay. Natalie Wood was Rebel Without a Cause.
Yeah, but she was West Side Story. But
Yeah.
she also
Okay.
did, in the late 60s, she started, she made a movie called Sex and the Single Girl.
Okay. Yeah.
And she was in Bob Carol and Ted and Alice.
Yeah. That was all right.
I'm not saying the movie. I'm not advocating the movies. I'm saying she was, a smoke show.
Yes.
And she started, in the 60s, she started wearing less in her movies, like a lot of bikinis and mini skirts and stuff like that. She was just hot. Yeah, because I said, Natalie Wood or Raquel Welch, second half of the 60s. Who you got? Yeah, Sharon Tate was. Here's a little useless Sharon Tate fact. She's the reason why there wasn't a fifth Matt Helm movie. Dean Martin was so distraught over her being killed that he decided, because they were going to bring her character back.
Yeah.
And he just didn't just didn't want to do them anymore.
By the way, you can find the Matt, at least last month. Matt Helm movies are on Tubi.
Oh, are they? The 3 or 4 are on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Or if you still have one of those archaic DVD players, there's the 4-disc Matt Helm Lounge.
Okay, so let's see. MK gave it a 10. All right, and then let's see. Here we go. Eric.
Something. Why that guy have red nose all time? Irate. 9.
All right. Let's see what do we got going on here. Natalie Wood, classic American beauty. She was stunning. Common America likes to eat hamburgers. Okay.
You get the feeling that the Popeye cast drank a lot off panel.
Oh yeah, either that or they all had allergies to each other. Some people think Natalie Wood might have also been killed. I heard about that as well. Yeah. Let's see. It's the snow that makes their noses red. Okay, now I have to look up Natalie Wood, says Rhaegar. Lana Wood, Natalie Wood's sister, was a smoking hot. She was a Bond girl. Which movie? Wood was gorgeous, but Tate was hot. That's hard for me. Maria, I just met a girl. My joke is, of course, the most unbelievable thing in West Side Story is that this guy's running down Spanish Harlem yelling Maria, and only one person answers.
Hey, what kind of wood doesn't float?
Oh, okay. Let me get the stop again.
Remember that old joke?
Yep. Desert Rose says 9. And let's see what we got here. We've got 1 7, 3 9s, but 11 10s, ladies and gentlemen. We have a battle for tonight. We have oh, wait a sec. Did I skip something? What's going on here? Did I skip one? Yes. Oh, nope. I just didn't move it up. Okay. What was that? It was more fun. It had 1, that's 2, that takes off there. That was an 8. Okay. I have an extra. And it is an 8. We have 1 more to go. Last book of the night, ladies and gentlemen. This really felt like a hangout stream where we're just chatting along while we're doing this. Okay, let's go for book 12. And this one is designed to make Mill mad, considering what has been seen before and what can actually be done in the 1937. And here we go. This is actually a magazine though, and this is Liberty magazine, issue number 20. Oh, it was December 25th, 1937. All righty. I dig it. I mean, I love these painted covers. I like the fact that they drew him like a fat guy, where like if you strap a fat guy in the middle, he's going to have that kind of underhang. This is some really good art, and this is some really good painting. I mean, they could have given a little more depth to the fireplace, but that could just be the fireplace design. The puppy look awesome. I can't. My eyes aren't good enough to read the letter, but yeah, I'm giving this a 10. This is an easy 10 for me. What do you say?
Yeah, it is.
All righty. And let's go to the chat and see what they have to say about this.
It's got morbid obesity, animal cruelty. What more could you ask for?
Those are the only two things in life I ever asked for. I've got one. Okay, so Austin says 10. Englantina Santa Claus. Give it a 10, says Rhaegar. All righty. I miss my nieces. I would definitely play Santa Claus for them. How about this one? Selma Hayek or Sofia Vergara, and who's more stacked, if you get my drift? I got your drift. I mean, obviously, who's more stacked? That's not an opinion thing. And I think Sophia wins that battle. But as far as attractiveness, I still go for Salma Hayek. All righty. And he says 10. Okay. And then we've got a 10 for American Boyd. I prefer Selma, says Eric Boyd. What'd you say, Eric?
I didn't.
Okay, 10 from Joe Rogers. Okay. And something. This Santa look fat. Right? Me. I rate 10. All righty. We got a 10 from Sumding Wong, from One Slick Dude, from Desert Rose. All righty. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a 10 from Darth Kato going, it's fine. Selma Hayek, and it's not even close. Dang, Lana Wood is a knockout too, says Darth Kato. Let's see. Does this family eat cats and dogs? I think, okay, the whole thing is, I think it's Eddie wants a puppy and Juliet a kitten. So there you go. And what's the other? Love Annie. Okay, there you go. That's what it says. Venkman, I mean, Sumding Wong is fat. Oh, okay. All right, let's get the stop. Last book of the night, and guys, it's a 10. There's 1, 8, and 10 10s. All righty. So let me move there. He's sleeping. All righty. And there we go. Let me drop the Santa cover. And this is how our board goes for tonight. Not a bad evening. I wasn't expecting everything to be a 10 because of the way the covers are. But we've got 3 10s, 4 8s, 3 7s, 2 9s. Not too shabby. All right, let me get the go for 10, and we'll find out what's going to the bracket fight, probably the last one. All right, go for 10s. All right. And once again, we're going to need to know your favorite and your least favorite. There's 3 of them. Let me show you what the books are. Our first 10, we had to wait all the way to book 9. But book 1, there we go. And then the second 10 was Popeye. That's book 2, and book 3 is Liberty Magazine. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. I'm not the only one who thought that, I'm sure. Alrighty, Eric.
All right, I refuse to vote for the painted cover because it's not fair to the other two.
Okay.
So I'm going with Trash Bag Ho Mom and the 2 kids, number 2.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, I guess my least favorite would be number 1. I guess, yeah, just by default. I mean,
Wait, that is Trash Bag Ho Mom.
no. Number 2 is that's what. Yeah, number 1 is my favorite. Number 2 is my least because, yeah, the painted cover is great, but.
Well, I already put number 3 as your least favorite because you said you're not going to vote for it, so I figured that would be your least favorite.
That's fine too.
Okay. All right, you know what? I'm voting Popeye. All right, there we go. Let's see what everybody else says. Boom, boom. And we have, I think everybody left before the vote, so we might have a short voting range here. But we have Ethereal Dragon saying 2 and 3. All right, we got 2 and 3. And then we have 3 and 2 from Austin. All right. And we have 1 and 3 from Darth Cato. And a 1 and 2 from Desert Rose. And 1 is best, 3 is worst, since it is a magazine, says Joe, agreeing with you, but also like you, going for the wrong book. And 1 and 3 from Rhaegar as well. All righty. And good night from Black Spiders. You guys have a great night. All right, you know what? And then we have Sumding Wong saying, all right, 3. I know right. 1. Okay.
Man, I almost got scathed.
Sending you to the doctor, Mr. Proctor. 2 and 1, because I agree with Breen about the painted cover, yet you trashed 1 instead of 3. All righty.
Damn, now it's got downvotes too.
Yep. Adrian Barbeau and Swamp Thing, or Michelle Pfeiffer and Batman Return. Well, you see, look, Michelle Pfeiffer is prettier than Adrian Barbeau, but Adrian Barbeau did little 12-year-old England teen a bit of a favor that Michelle Pfeiffer did not. Okay, we had to wait for a little pass by just a pass by in a movie with what the fuck is that movie called with Jeff Goldblum? But yeah, Adrian Barbeau said, "Hello, boys. Here's my boobies." And Michelle Pfeiffer walks naked across a room very quickly. What movie was that? It was Jeff Goldblum. He couldn't sleep.
Don't know.
Goodness gracious. It was a good movie, too. It was wild. John Landis even plays a Russian mafia guy. Greta Garbo was in it. Michelle Pfeiffer, unless you're Zach. Yeah.
Greta Garbo?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is that like didn't like the last 40 years of her career?
Yeah, she didn't do anything. Okay, Black Spiders, I'll check it out. And I'm getting books ready to ship. If there are some that I don't have, I'll credit you. If there was some that I missed, or I might have put it in Brian's stamps because I did. You guys have the same initial. But if that's the case, I'll credit you. But I know you want to get your books. All righty. And, that's everything. I should be doing I am so just kind of chilling right now. Okay, what did we get? We have, do we have a clear loser? Yes, we do, and that is the magazine. You guys are like, no, it's just not fair. It's a good cover. It's just not fair. So what did we end up with? We ended, okay. One of them has more negatives and more positives, and let's see if that works out. 5 and 3 is 2, but 3 and 2 is 1. So this is the way it goes. Book 1 is going to the bracket fights, and you guys knocked Popeye out of the running. All righty, there you go, gang. This is what is going to the bracket fights. Book 9. There you go. That is interesting. I wonder if it's going to make it past round 1. That is pretty cool. This is my choice. I think that would have been better. I think this one would have actually survived in the bracket fights a little longer, but there we go. All right. That is cool. All righty. So we were talking earlier, for those of you who came in a little bit later, about tomorrow doing some chatting up some some Christmas movies. I don't know who was it, but somebody a while back said, "Hey, what is on your Christmas rotation? What movies have you seen? And you should do a ranking of all of them." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take you up on that." So we're gonna start probably 8:30, and we're just gonna have a sit down. We're gonna chat movies as they come up, and I rank them. I got to admit, it can't be put everybody's bid, because that would take forever. But comment, and if you guys need to override, oh no, that's too high, that's too low, I will listen. But yeah, join us, because we're going to talk about some Christmas movies and TV shows. A lot of them you may not have seen or haven't seen in a long time. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. There we go. All righty, kids, ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus wins. Santa's hoe is going to town. All righty. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Don't forget to do the clicking, the liking, and when the video is posted, leave a comment, leave a suggestion on what to do next. I'm doing Christmas books, and I haven't had a lot of commissions for the Christmas books. Dark Admiral, I'm kind of waiting for your list too. So leave in the comments what Christmas books you would like to see. I will listen. All right, you kids have a great time tonight. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.